This is the GameSir X5s paired with the GameSir FX5 Thermoelectric cooler, which is a bit of a mad setup. Now, I'm running this on a Google 10 Pro, so a Google Pixel 10 Pro, and I'm actually playing right now from my PC, which you kind of see back there. So I'm using Steam Link just here to actually run Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which is really cool. From my actual PC, I'm just streaming it through to my phone using the GameSir X5s with this crazy big cooler thing on it. Now, this is actually a really, really cool phone controller. I love how compact they get. And this actually also blew me away for coming in a phone case. I said phone case. I didn't mean phone case. I meant a phone controller case, something like that. So this actually comes with a hard shell case, which is really, really cool. Obviously, you can only fit the actual controller in here, not the thermoelectric cooler, right? But I still love that it's got this because you can just throw this in a bag and then away you go. It's really, really cool. Let's just go over the box really quickly. So we've got like Bluetooth connection, which is how I'm paired here. You've got a USB-C like wired connection if you want to use this like as a controller or whatever. It's crazy. You've got dual-proof Hall sticks, so it's got Hall effect joysticks. You can actually physically swap the face buttons around, so you can pull them out and swap them, which is really, really cool. You've got HD haptics as well as Hall effect triggers. I think this is a brilliant little controller for your phone. I really dig the phone controllers that GameSir make. But yeah, this thing is even mad, like more mad. This is like a double whammy power banky thing. Like, I don't even know what magic they've done here. It's a magnetic battery module with efficient heat dissipation designed specifically for the X5 series of, controllers that we're looking at today. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. It does have RGB LED lights, which we can see on there. Like, we've got like teal on currently, which is really cool. You've got different buttons on there as well to change like the power and the fan, like coolness and all that good stuff. And this is literally just magnetic. So I've just pulled this off and it's just stopped because that's the battery pack for it. If I stick it back on, there we go. It is now starting up. And I'll just give you a quick sound test. That's the sort of sound of it, right? Now, if I turned my phone volume up, it wouldn't be so obvious. And of course, we do have the off button on the bottom. So you can actually just straight up turn this off from this button just here. So it's off, even though this is on it. So if I press it again, now it's turned on, which is pretty cool. And then you've got this, which changes the color of the light, which changes the fan speed and everything like that, right? So I'm pretty sure like super cold is the craziest. So this is the fan test, right? Let me find where the button is. This is like super cold on blue. This is on the orange mode. I'll give it a sec. This is on the teal mode we started with. And then that is essentially off, right? But I think this is really cool that it just straps on and you've got that separate power pack just there. Now, if I take all of this apart so you can actually kind of see what's going on, right? I've just got this Bluetoothed to my phone. So the Google Pixel 10 Pro just there is just Bluetoothed onto that. And this is the actual controller then with this part on it as well. So this just slides on. So this is the thermoelectric cooler, right? And this part here is what's touching your phone. And I can feel already how warm that is just from me playing on it for the past like 15 minutes before using this video. And when you get this out of the box, this is ice cold, right? So this is definitely cooling the phone down on mine at least, because it is actually making straight contact with the back of my phone. I actually had AJ testing this out before me and he had the opposite on his phone because it wasn't sitting quite flush. But with mine, maybe it's the back of his phone was different or something, but the Google 10 Pixel Pro just here is completely flat, and that allows this to completely sit on the back just there. So you just kind of get this, jam it on it like so, right? And then you have to just make sure that your phone's pressed up against it for it to work. But that's the crazy cooler thing, which I think is really cool. They come up with some really wacky stuff, GameSir, but it always works really well. I like it a lot. This thing is really intuitive. Like, you don't have to be a wizard to understand how this works. And now I've just turned this on for a few seconds. That's already ice cold to the touch, where it was warm a minute ago when I just took it off. So pretty crazy as a separate little product there. Madness. And this is the main shebang. I really like this thing. It's super wide, so wide that you can get a Nintendo Switch 2 in there. AJ actually tested that out as well, which is really, really cool. He said that it worked absolutely fine because it's just a Bluetooth connection, right? These are peeling off on purpose because I've been fiddling with them, because you actually get spares inside the box. So you do get other ones that you can swap them out for if your phone's too big, or if you're using like a Switch and you want like a tighter fit and stuff like that, right? We've got the joysticks here, which are Hall effect. The D-pad is really nice. I've been playing, like I said, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound just here, which is a D-pad game for me at least, and the D-pad has been absolutely excellent. The face buttons are really, really good. They're just membrane, but they are so tight. No pre or post travel. The joysticks are super smooth, as always, from GameSir. Got the little GameSir button down there. The bumpers are really nice, and we've actually got analog triggers. So this is one thing I've noticed with some of the previous models. I was kind of saying there's digital only triggers, which I think is a plus for some games, but for other games, if you like racers, you probably want analog triggers. So they've put analog triggers on here. Now there's no switch to make it into a digital switch, so that could have made it just that bit better if there was like a little switch there that turned it into a digital trigger. But you know, that's just the way it is. It's analog only, so just bear that in mind if that is a deal breaker for you. You've got your charging port on the base there, and you've got another little like Wi-Fi button on the bottom there. Even though for me connecting, I was using the GameSir button and B to put it into Android like connection modes, so that worked totally fine with me. But the build quality of this thing is great. I really like the fact that you've got this, and you can still charge it in it as well. So you can put this in here, like so, close that, and then you can actually still charge it. I haven't put it in like perfectly, I've just chucked it in, but you can still charge it through just there. And then you just open these up to open it up. And you can see now that we've got the button puller as well. So if I take this out, you can actually get this on here and just pull the buttons right out. So you can just swap them around. So I've currently got it in like a Nintendo layout because that's how AJ left it for me. But you know, you can swap them around if you wanted like an Xbox layout instead, which I really, really like. And that's just hidden at the top. So don't sort of think, oh no, where's my puller? Like, how do I change the face buttons? It's actually in the top just there. But yeah, I really like this controller. GameSir knock it out of the park every single time with their phone controller products and their actual main controllers. Their main controllers, they're like Xbox style controllers, are my daily drivers. I absolutely love their controllers. I've not found a single thing from them yet that like just isn't good. I think they're really, really good. So if you're really big into phone gaming and you think you're going to utilize this phone cooler, if your phone is going to get hot and you know you're going to be playing like long sessions and stuff, this could be the setup for you. And again, that is the GameSir X5s paired with the GameSir FX5. So go and check them out. Links will be down in the description. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments whilst you're down there. Like this video, subscribe, become a member, and you can talk to us over on our private Discord. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.